Okay, so now we're into the next question, which was on algebra inequalities. So quadratic function f is defined as fx is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 9, where x is a real number. Find the range of values of x for which fx is greater than 12. Okay, so fx is greater than 12. Fx is this function. This is what fx is. So x squared plus 2x plus 9 is greater than 12. Okay, and with inequalities, I can add and subtract across the inequality sign. So x squared plus 2x minus 12 both sides, that will get me minus 3, is greater than 0. Okay, I assume you can all very easily find roots from here. So 3 and 1 plus 3 minus 1, and remember it's still greater than 0. So you've got x, we'll say, is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to 1. Now it's not equal to, okay? So these are your roots that you're working with, okay? And then, so if I drew a very rough graph, okay, so we've got a root of 1, a root of minus 3, okay? And there's a couple of different ways that you can do this. So, and again, I'm just going to change my pen. This is the function I'm looking at. So if this function is greater than 0. Now, this function is greater than 0 at that point and from that point. Everywhere down here, so all of that part of the graph is less than 0. Okay, because it's under the, like if I say that's my 0 line, it's under the 0 line. Okay, so if it's going this way, then it's all of the numbers x less than minus 3. So it's going this way. Okay, it's all of the numbers this way. And it's also all of the numbers that would be greater than 1. Okay, so I have x less than minus 3 or x greater than 1. Alternatively, I can use my test. So test x is equal to 0. So x equal to 0 is inside the region. Okay, so, and again, I'm testing it off this one. So 0 squared plus 2 times 0 minus 3 is greater than 0. Minus 3 is greater than 0 is untrue. Okay, that doesn't work. Therefore, it's not inside, so it has to be outside the region bound by the curve. Okay, which again, if I look at that orange region, is the numbers greater than 1. So x greater than 1. And it's also the numbers x less than minus 3. Okay. Right, the next one, find the set of values of k for which fx has no real roots. Okay, no real roots for starters. That should be the very first thing you write down. B squared minus 4ac is less than 0. Okay, you are also given this, fx is equal to kx. This is fx, you were told it at the start. Okay, fx is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 9 up here. Okay, is equal to kx. Okay, I'm going to go back to my blue pen here. So a little bit of rearranging gives me x squared plus 2x minus kx plus 9 is equal to 0. So x squared plus 2 minus k, factorize out your x, is equal to 0. And remembering that I need b squared minus 4ac. So if a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2 minus k, and c is equal to 9. Okay, now it is an inequality. It's 2 minus k squared minus 4 times 1 times 9. Okay, when I multiply out, so I'm not going to multiply it out. Okay, I'm going to allow you to do that. You should be able to multiply out your brackets. Okay, 2 minus k, 2 minus k, minus, it'll be 36 in this case. So when I figure it all out, I'll get k squared minus 4k minus 32, and I want that to be less than 0. Okay, so remember I've got b squared minus 4ac less than 0. Okay, and again, find my roots, which I should be able to do extremely easily. So it's minus 8 and plus 4. So k is equal to 8. K is equal to minus 4. It's not equal to, remember, because it is an inequality in the first place. Okay, so again, and it is a positive inequality. Okay, if I'm looking at this. Okay, so we have -4 and 8, something like that. I'm talking about less than 0. So if I get my highlighter here, actually, it is less than 0 at this point in here. My highlighter's not working. Okay, and go for a red pen. Okay, less than 0 is down here. Okay, because that is physically less than 0. Up here would be greater than 0. Okay, and it is less than 0 between the -4 and the 8. So x greater than -4, x less than 8. Okay, and you can write that if you want as -4 is less than x is less than 8. Okay, you can write that as a combined inequality if you want. Okay. Third part of this question, write fx in the form x squared x plus a squared plus b. So we were talking about completing the square. If you can't do that, it's something that you desperately need to revise. So I'm taking my fx, the middle term, I divide by 2, which gives me 1. That shouldn't be squared there. Sorry, let me just rub that out. Okay, so in completing the square, we should all be able to get to this point. Okay, then it wants the largest value of 1 over fx. Okay, I'm going to go back to my blue pen. So you have 1 over x plus 1 squared plus 8. And again, sorry, there should not be a squared inside bracket. Okay, now the largest value of a fraction. So a fraction is largest when the denominator is smallest. Okay, now given that this is squared, this will always be positive. Okay, so I can't ever take away from this 8, so 8 will be there anyway. Now, this will be smallest at x is equal to -1. I'll have 1 over -1 plus 1 is 0 plus 8, 1 over 8. That is as small as the denominator can get. So 1/8 is the largest value. Okay, because any other value, if x was 0, for example, 1 squared is 1, 1 plus 8 is 1/9. 1/9 would be smaller than 1/8. Okay, that's an important point to note as well. A fraction is largest when the denominator is smallest. Okay, part B of this question was a simultaneous equation. So there are a number of different ways that people went about doing this. Okay, I rewrote it, so I separated out the fraction. So it's 1 over x by 4 plus 1 over y by 3 is equal to -5. Rearranging this one again, putting the x in front, minus 1 over x times 3 plus 1 over y times 2. Okay, the easiest way I think in this case is to say let 1 over x is equal to a and let 1 over y equal to b. So now I can write this equation as 4a plus 3b is equal to -5 minus 3a plus 2b is equal to -19 over 4. Okay, and it's up to you if you want to get rid of the 19 over 4 there. Okay, if you wanted to multiply this one, for example, by 4 to get rid of the fraction, you'll have 4a plus 3b is equal to -5 minus 12a plus 8b is equal to -19. Okay, which allows us to remove fractions. Again, if I multiply this top one now by 3, I'll have 12a plus 9b is equal to -15 minus 12a plus 8b is equal to -19. Your a's cancel off. You'll have 17b is equal to -34. b will be equal to -2. Okay, now remember 1 over y was equal to b. So 1 over y is equal to minus 2. Okay. A little bit of rearranging here will give you that y is equal to minus a half. Okay. So is equal to minus 2. Cross multiplying there will give you that y is equal to minus a half. Okay, and then from there you should be able to get that x is equal to 4. Okay, so subbing back in. And we should be able to finish up on that one.